right, welcome everyone to the third episode of the YHL Postgame show. Sorry if we haven't been streaming the games lately. It's because, I've been out sick. First, I had a fever. Then, a few days later, I discovered that I had an ear infection, which gave me these three symptoms: sinus infection, sore throat, and a freaking pink eye in both eyes.
Oh.
But the good thing about these pink eyes is that it represented each fortnight win I got in a row for trios. One crowned win and one normal win.
Okay, well, maybe we should get back on topic here.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, let's talk about what we have for today's stream. So, you heard of the fourth place war between the Odyssey Spitfires and the Neiman Hyper Panthers. Both teams were tied for fourth place. Same record, same points, and same ranking. But in the Martin Luther King Jr. fourth place war, the Hyper Panthers came out on top. Let me check to see what the score was. I'll be right back. All right, checking the score. Let's see. The final score was 7-3. The Panthers win it. Honestly, what are your thoughts on this game?
I mean, 7-3 is a big win. I mean, I've seen worse, but definitely goalie had some issues on the other team. That's for sure. But 7 goals. I mean, something must have happened, but I mean, at least they didn't get shut out.
I mean, that's kind of average hockey score. Sometimes in a blowout, so what do you expect?
Yeah, but, if you expect them to be kind of closer to have a better game, but,
Yeah. So, yeah, congratulations to the Hyper Panthers. They're officially fourth place.
Congrats.
They're fourth place team. So, anyways, next up, we had a massive thriller between the Elite Goldhorn Flyers and the TJ 2400 Patriots. It was like 7-5 while it was about to go into the game. The Patriots scored with 13 seconds left to go in the game. They were hoping to tie it up with less than 15 seconds left to go. But the Flyer defense says no, as the Patriots were going for the game-tying goal. The Flyer defense said no, and the Elite Goldhorns Flyers won it 7-6. What a ending to this game! Like, that was one of the most craziest endings I've ever seen.
For sure. I mean, it was close. 1-goal game, anything can happen, but it just ended up going on their side in that game.
Yeah. Yeah, the Patriots were really hoping for a miracle right here.
Yeah, but, sadly not sadly, I don't even care about them, but the point being they fell to the Flyers.
Such a heartbreaker.
Yeah, but, it is what it is. The season's not over yet, so,
Yeah.
And knowing how good the Patriots are doing, I'm sure that's not really going to hurt them that much. So
we're basically halfway through the season. Like, it's already about to be week 6 of the Wild.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen throughout the last 5 weeks?
Well, I think it's going to come down to teams getting more competitive for a playoff spot. I feel like it's going to be more of a challenge, more physicality, and more fights. you know, it's going to get more crazy as the season goes on.
I see your point. But anyways, what a game. Congratulations to the illegal Horns Flyers. What a game. What a game.
What a game.
Well, guess who's still undefeated? The Ultimate Hockey Eastern Junior Blues remain undefeated with a 10-5 victory over the Hypersonic Gaming Blazers.
To be fair, the Hypersonic Blazers or whatever, they are bad. So I honestly could have betted on the Junior Blues winning, but
yeah, but
you know.
I was expecting them to do really good ever since they destroyed the Flyers, but all of a sudden they're bad now. They're bad. I don't know what happened to them. They were like the Titans, but they choked way too early.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 2022 Titans, they choked their season away.
Imagine.
The Dolphins almost choked away their season too.
They did.
But they still made the playoffs, so...
But they did choke their season because they still could have beat the Bills. Which I don't like the Dolphins. I like the Bills, so I'm happy.
I mean, they did beat the Bills in week 3.
Yeah, well, too bad, so sad. You're gone now. Your team was... Like, anyone betted on the Dolphins to make the Super Bowl. Let me tell you that percent that betted on the Dolphins. Only Dolphins fans. And some of them probably didn't even have faith in them, so...
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, continue.
I'm about to get on Extreme Goal Horns app.
Anyways, let's keep talking about the Junior Blues game. And so that notification is really annoying. Can you please?
That's the calling sound. Don't mind it.
Can you actually turn it off?
What?
Can you turn it off, please? He's not gonna answer.
All right.
Point being, what are your thoughts on the Junior Blues beating the Blazers?
I think they're gonna have a really fantastic season. They're for my final season predictions, they're probably gonna go 8-2, I believe. What are your season projections?
I'm gonna say Junior Blues are probably gonna start falling off. Probably.
Really?
I feel like they might start. I don't know. That's just their team always like. Yeah, you beat the Blazers, but like, can you really beat a good caliber team? Which they have, but can you keep doing it? Is the issue.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah. So yeah, I really think that they might start falling off, but I feel like they'll make the playoffs.
Yeah, we'll see about that. So, anyways, new topic. Sports. You're gonna be you've been happy about what just happened last night about the Ice Caps.
Yes. Oh.
They finally won a game after 4 straight losses. After 4 straight losses. Let me take a look at their schedule real quick. If it loads, okay, there we go. They lost 4 straight to the Spitfires in overtime, the Junior Blues, the Patriots in overtime, and then the Panthers. But
shouldn't that count as an overtime loss?
The Panthers?
No, like when we lost in the overtime twice, shouldn't that count as an overtime loss instead of an actual loss?
What?
You should count it as an overtime loss, not a regulation loss. Because in sports, when you lose in overtime, there's another section like you see in the YHL standings. The third row is for overtime losses. It doesn't go in the regulation losses. So I think you should probably fix that if I were you.
I mean, we just basically do win or loss. There's no win, regulation, loss.
Well, regulation is when regulation ends and you go into overtime.
I mean, you do have a point. So I'm gonna restart the rankings and count the points. See who's actual. So yeah.
Or you can just do it after the stream.
Yeah.
Anyways, though, continuing on the Ice Caps win. How do you feel? How do you like? I know I'm the owner, but like, how do you feel about what just happened?
I honestly feel really proud for that team. They deserved it after losing 4 straight. And if y'all wanted to know who they played AFK Extreme Sabretooths, who wouldn't join because I don't know why. And yet that's the reason why they lost 13-6. I'm joking. That's not the reason they lost, but yeah, the Ice Caps had very good defense once it was like 4-4, I believe. They started dominating, and they won 13-6.
That's a big lead, that's for sure.
Yeah, from a close to a big blowout.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. They almost lost 14-6 twice in a row. The Sabretooth.
Oh my god!
Imagine losing 14. Imagine losing 14-6 twice in a row. Imagine how it feels.
I mean, I would feel bad, but yeah.
So overtime losses for the Ice Caps, they'll be 1, 2, and 2, which might put them in playoff contention.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that will put them in playoff contention, as they're the only team that has overtime losses.
Are we actually the only team who has overtime losses?
Yes.
Oh my god.
But the Ice Caps, the Spitfires, and the Patriots.
Wow.
You actually sent the former number 1 team to overtime. Like, how do you feel?
I mean, I feel like we accomplished something, but it fell off, kind of. You know. I feel like the losses were just creeping up on us and just making us kind of dreadful. But
I legit thought that the Easton Junior Blues and the Odyssey Spitfires were going to go to overtime until they hit that buzzer beater goal. In case you don't remember, I'll show you the clip again.
Will we go to overtime? Looks like we will. Oh my god. And we're going, wait a minute. Oh! It's down at the buzzer! The Junior Blues win it at the buzzer! Unbelievable!
What a goal.
I know. They actually censored that first buzzer speech thing, though, which is kind of annoying for StreamYard to do. But no offense, though.
Yeah.
So what are your opinions about this week, sports?
Well, I feel like teams probably kind of. I mean, we saw more, maybe more choking than we thought we were gonna see. As you know, maybe teams we thought were gonna lose won. So.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean,
the Spitfires weren't. I'm pretty sure they weren't expecting the Spitfires to choke that bad.
Yeah.
they didn't expect the Panthers to pull a turnaround after they went 0-2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably gonna wrap up this week. I think.
Yeah, you're about right. So let us know if you would like to stream more games if I get better. If I feel way more better, but I think I am right now. If you would like to see more games and highlights or some sort of whatever, And what are your opinions about streaming the YHL games on your channel, Sports? Just like I stream some MEHL games on mine.
I don't think that would work too well because I don't really know. I mean, we can discuss this later, but I mean, it's a possibility.
I know. So here's a quick sneak peek of how the YHL Susan Cup playoffs are gonna go. So the top 2 teams are gonna have a bye, and the other 4 teams, which are ranked 3 through 6, are gonna have a game. So, for example, it'll be the number 3 seed versus the number 6 seed, and the 4th seed versus the 5th seed. And whoever wins gets to face the 1 and 2 seed. 1 or 2 seed, I say.
Yeah.
And the winner of that semifinal game. And by the way, the 1 and 2 seeds are automatically in the semifinal as they got a bye. Whoever wins the semifinal game will move on to the Susan Cup final. And by the way, the playoff games will be determined by games won. So for regular playoff games, it'll be 1st to 3, but for the Susan Cup championship game, it'll be determined by 1st to 4, aka best out of 7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's basically how the playoffs are gonna go. So after each game, I'll do another one. So one game on Rocket League, whoever wins takes that game. And for the first round and the semifinal rounds, if they win 3 games first, they're moving on. That's basically how it's gonna go.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Imagine how Easton would react if he loses a game. No offense though, but imagine how he would react.
Yeah.
You see his funny stream moments, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were funny. You showed me them before.
Mm-hmm.
No offense to Easton though.
Yeah.
Anyways, that'll likely wrap up the post game show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Have a good day.